Alright YouTube, it's the legendary K2 here, and it's been a while since I made my first video, but I'm on to my second, and I thought that I would do some fourth quarter pickups for you, 2011. Okay, let's get started here with three excellent PC Engine games. Okay, really grown to love the PC Engine over the past I don't know, 4 or 5 years. First time I even heard about TurboGrafx was Electronic Gaming Monthly's 100th issue, where they went over the 100 best games of all time, and I learned about a game called Wise 1 and 2, Wise Books, Ease Books, whatever you want to call. I always called it Wise, so and I knew right there that there was a whole system I had no idea existed. I had to have it. I got heavily into it. Seriously bad addiction to PC Engine. But, anyways, these two I picked up in Manhattan at probably my most favorite video game store in the world, and that's Video Games New York. They're they're on 6th Street, off the Bowery there. 3rd Avenue turns into the Bowery. I don't know. I'm kind of a fake, when it comes to knowing stuff about Manhattan, but anytime I'm in the city, I stop by this store. And they're really nice, really sincere employees that love gaming. Some of their prices can be kind of shocking. You've got 8% city tax and all the like, but if you go to the really rare titles, their prices become reasonable. They're selling Super Mario for a little penny, but these two I picked up for a pretty decent price. Sylphia, that's an expensive game. This is a Grail game for the PC Engine, and it goes for no less than always over $200 on eBay. All the ones on eBay now, I believe, are buy it nows for like $270. This is complete for. This is for the American Turbo Duo. This is a Turbo Technologies interactive game. So this is late release. This is Super CD-ROM system game for the American Turbo Duo. It's all in English. Super fun. I would say the going price of that is over $100. This one is this manual and game, not the original case. This one here is the case, manual, and game, and they're all in good condition, pretty good condition. I'd say the game is in great condition. So is the book, but the case has got kind of that PC Engine yellowing, but no matter. Anyways, so the two of those, I offered him $200 cash, and we had a deal. So, anyways, moving on to Strider. Picked this up for $30 off of eBay. This is an arcade CD-ROM card. And definitely the best arcade CD-ROM card I have for the PC Engine. Sylphia is an arcade card game, and that is the holy grail of PC Engine gaming, but this game's not too, no slouch. Came out probably about 3 years after the Strider on the Genesis, but in that time they improved the sound, the graphics, cutscenes, added all kinds of stuff to this game. It looks fantastic, plays great, and sounds amazing. So this is the version to get. So there you go, 3 awesome PC Engine games. Alright, gotta hustle here. Okay, next to the game that I've probably played the most out of this giant horde, Battle Grega. Sega Saturn was my gaming system of choice back in the 32-bit era. Other people had N64s, PlayStations, and I had the Saturn. I loved, my Virtua Cop, Virtua Fighter 2, and Daytona USA. Loved those games. Played the shit out of them. And but you know what? I was spiteful because I didn't have Mario 64, but now I know better because I know that there's great, awesome games like Battle Garegga on the Sega Saturn, and holy crap, did I get addicted to this game. The scoring system in this game is unbelievable. You know, if you know anything about this, you have to collect medals, and you cannot miss a single medal or the multiplier goes down and you will not get a high score. Every fifth plane enemy you kill drops a medal. So it's intense. You go into tough spots to collect that medal, places you never want to go, you know, just bullets everywhere. You got to get that medal though. Somehow you put yourself there, you get that medal, and you keep going. Lots of Easter eggs in this game, and it's just an awesome game to figure out. You know, currently I only have like a high score of about 3 million points or so, just under 3 million. But it would be like a major accomplishment to get a lettered score in this game because it's so hard. It's got a ranking system. It penalizes you for everything you do, and the game just gets harder and harder the more you play it. You know, if you fire too much, if you shoot too much, you know, when there's not enemies to kill, it'll penalize you. The game gets harder. If you pick up too many upgrades, it'll penalize you. The game gets harder. If you bomb too much, if you hoard bombs, it'll penalize you. If you hoard lives, it'll penalize you. So you actually have to like suicide, use bombs, and you know, exploit Easter eggs in this game to get anywhere. And I'm just barely scraping by at 3 million points. Amazing. Anyways, pick this up. This is the Super Play. This is by the Insanity Naked Hunter publisher, Insanity DVD series, and this is Insanity DVD: The Madness Battle Garegga, and it's got a nice cover art there, the Battle Garegga cover art, and this has the Super Play DVDs with multiple Super Plays using different planes. They use the Silver Sword plane, you know, and the special characters as well, like trying to remember the name. I think Gantz and a few others. And this also has what they call the perfect soundtrack. And Battle Garegga has definitely one of the great soundtracks of spaceship shooters. You know, some people liken it to Detroit house music, and I would say it's pretty. You know, maybe like it's. Maybe it's Detroit house music from like 1996, you know, so it's almost unrecognizable as that, but it's definitely an awesome soundtrack. It was in my sound system in the car for like 2 weeks straight. I was listening to it back when I was deep in the darkness that is the Insanity. Okay, so anyways, anybody that wants a copy of the perfect soundtrack, I can burn it on a CDR and send it to you. I don't know. Anybody's looking for it, let me know. Definitely a cool pickup here to go along with my Battle Garegga game. And this is kind of like a textbook that goes with it. I mean, that's the most color you get in this Battle Garegga handbook. You know, then the rest is really just text with a few black and white pictures, diagrams, stuff like that. But these two, you know, come in the set. So anyways, alright, I'm gonna hustle now. Rambled way too much about those, but watching Future Matt 5's videos on PS2 Shmup Ecstasy, I had to get this. This is a Japanese PS2 Slim. This is a 9000 series, so hopefully it lasts a good long time. And you know, after playing a bunch of the shmups on my Japanese 360, you know, I wanted those cave games on the PS2. So I did get, these are the Japanese PS2 games that I currently picked up. First one is Virtua Fighter 10th Anniversary. Virtua Fighter is one of my favorite fighting series, and this is basically Virtua Fighter 4 gameplay with Virtua Fighter 1 arcade graphics. So, and you know what? It's nostalgic. I remember playing Virtua Fighter 1 in the arcade a lot. At the time, this was really impressive, and so I'm really happy to have that. Moving on. This is a game that I'm playing the most of on the PS2 right now. That's SB Galuda. I think this has my favorite soundtrack of the cave shooters that I have. I probably have about 8 different ones. This has got my favorite soundtrack. Love the mechanics of this game. Playing it with a friend of mine right now. We're, nearly getting into fist fights over scores. So, yeah, it's good. Alright, and this is Dodonpachi Dao Zhou. I said that very strange. Dao Zhou? Whatever. This looks gorgeous. This is white label, I believe, and I have black label on the 360. This and SB Galuda 1, they're both done by Erika, right there. The ports are like amazing. The graphics, they're done in like native 240p, I think, is what it comes down to. And when you got this on a standard def TV, it just looks spot on, perfect. Now this game, since I love Battle Garuda so much, I wanted to get kind of the spiritual console successor, Ibarra. And this is in really great shape, and with these, Taito and Cave did the ports, and from what I gather, I don't have the boards or anything like that, but these ports are okay. Slowdown is kind of an essential element to these shmups, and sometimes the slowdown speeds up in an unnatural way, I guess you could say. So some people have beef with that, and the resolution's a little off. It's kind of outputting a little too high for standard def and too low for HD. So, but it's still a really great looking game and a great playing game. And every time I put it in, I think I'll do better. But oh my God, is this game hard? This game's super hard. If I had to choose between Battle Garuda and Ibarra, Battle Garuda. Okay. Moving on, Cyvariar Ultimate Final, and got these in a bundle, and Cyvariar Complete Edition. These are okay. Not really my cup of tea for the spaceship shooter genre. That kind of grazing mechanic, I don't know, it's too gimmicky for me. I don't dig it so much. They look great, they sound great, play great, but not so big into that grinding mechanic. Alright, quickly, I got less than a minute, I would say. Picked up Phalios for the Mega Drive. I love the dinosaur sorcerer that kidnaps your girlfriend. Great cover art. This is my first Japanese Genesis game, so been watching those Cyanide Breath Mints Mega Drive Memories videos, and it got me jealous. So didn't have this for Genesis, picked it up for Japanese Mega Drive. Got this for about 12 bucks. Alright, quickly. Tetris, the Grandmaster Ace. I love Tetris. Tetris is my favorite game of all time. Too bad you can't use a joystick with this game. That fucking sucks. Jap only. Dark Souls, PS3. Put 40 hours into it before I had to shelve it because it's too much time. Alright. King of Fighters 13. Buy this game. Just do it. Buy it. Buy this game. It's really good. We're listening to it right now. Automedius Excellent. Yep. If you love Gradius, buy this game. Let Konami know that we want more of this. Gets a lot of flack. Doesn't deserve it. It's okay. And I got Poppin' Music for the Dreamcast. Whatever. Don't make fun. Don't judge. Alright guys. Thanks a lot for watching. See you next time.